Hi, my name is Rahul Venugopal. I'm from Cochin, Kerala. I've been working in this industry over 10 years now. I started my career in Singapore, was mostly working in commercials over there. I have experience in both matte painting and compositing. After working in Singapore for about 3 years, I went back to India where I was working, where I worked in Makuta VFX as a compositor, matte painter, and an on-set VFX supervisor. Did that about a year, and then I went on to do a lot of short-term gigs all around the world, starting from Worldwide FX in Bulgaria, Base FX in China, IDA Arts in Istanbul, DNEG London, MPC Vancouver, some short-term commercial gig in Dubai, then some work in Toronto, and finally I'm here in Mr. X Montreal as a lead digital matte painter and environments. As with any other artist, I was also inspired by a movie to join this industry. The movie was Matrix. Came out when I was in my high school, and I was really blown away by the VFX in the movie. And I tried to grab like anything that I could get online and on magazines that explained what went behind the scenes. I came across a lot of articles about Matrix and other movies, and I stumbled upon great VFX houses like ILM, and I was truly inspired by artists like Dennis Muron and John Knoll. The kind of work they did, and it really motivated me to be part of this industry. And it's been an exciting journey so far. VFX has given me opportunity to work in many cities around the world. I take that as a great privilege. I was really fortunate to do that. But at the same time, finding work has always been difficult in this industry. You gotta keep up to date with the tools and improve your workflows and try to stay sharp with your skill set. And working in this industry can be taxing. There's long hours and there is instability. But at the same time, it's a great privilege to play a really small part in making one of these big movies. So I think it's a give and take. If you got a passion for it, I'm sure you won't regret it. Best way to stay relevant in this industry is by keep on learning. Always look for ways to improve your workflow. There's always somebody who's doing a better work than you, so connect with those artists. Look for inspiration in other mediums. It doesn't necessarily have to be VFX or even film. You can find a great source of inspiration in other mediums like music, contemporary art, or even like abstract art or documentaries. So keep an open mind about that, and be multi-skilled if you can. By that I mean, personally, I do both compositing and matte painting. So I feel that they are kind of complementary, and there are other things in this industry that they have the same features. Like if you think about it, like if you're a surfacing artist and if you're a lighter, you can mix those two things. If you are a layout artist, you can maybe get yourself into a little bit of animation. So there's always parallels, and it's how you find it personally. So by that way, you can be a little bit more relevant to this industry, as in you're not just cornering yourself only into one area. And another thing I would say is network. It's very important to connect with other people, either using ArtStation, LinkedIn, or Facebook. Be aggressive with your networking, but at the same time, you got to be polite. You got to respect other people's time. But if you're a passionate, they'll feel that passion in you, and I'm sure they'll be ready to help you. So keep learning. I think future of this industry is going to be very exciting with AI and machine learning, especially in matte paintings. If you think about it, I believe AI and machine learning is going to improve technologies like photogrammetry exponentially. So we're going to see environments captured much more realistically in the near future. And I also see a convergence of technologies happening in games and films, vice versa. We can already see that in GPU rendering and PBR materials. And finally, I think another exciting aspect of future would be immersive experience and VR, which is already very popular. But I think as the technologies improve, it's going to gain more and more momentum, and digital environments are going to be used a lot in VR. I think it's going to be really the future of this industry if it goes that way. Finally, I would want to emphasize this point. I know that the AI is taking over the world, but at the same time, especially in a creative field like us, if you are focused on creating your own original content, owning your own intellectual property, it's not going to be easy for any AI to replace you. So that's very important. You just got to ask yourself that question: that are you creating anything unique, or are you a cog in the machine doing a process that can be replaced by AI? So as an artist, it's very important that you ask yourself that question. Four things I would like to mention to any aspiring VFX artist is passion, practice, persistence, patience, and politeness. Passion is very important because, as I mentioned earlier, it is something that keeps you going. You gotta keep that fire burning, and you gotta protect it because it's not easy. As in, there's a lot of external factors that might tell you to do something that you don't want to do. So you gotta nurture and protect your passion. Nobody else is gonna do that for you. And also keep learning. I'll come to my second point, that is practice. So learn and practice. You gotta keep doing that, and you gotta be persistent with it. So it's not gonna happen in a day or two. Sometimes it's not gonna happen in a few months. Sometimes it will take years. So persistence is a key. You just can't give up. You gotta keep on doing it. And the fourth point is patience. As I said, you gotta have the patience to get results. It might take years sometimes to see the kind of work you want to see, and work or even get hired by studios that you would like to work for. So practice, persistence, and patience is something that'll get you where you want to go. And lastly, politeness. It's a very easy thing and overlooked thing, but I would like to mention it because it's a very small industry, and people like to work with people with right attitude. So you gotta stay humble and do not get carried away with your work sometimes, and be a nice person overall. Yeah, that's it. I would like to wish you good luck and a very exciting journey ahead.